Trying something a little different. While ago I made... Alright, welcome. Trying something a little different. While ago I made Kerbal Space Program content. I feel like I want to try again at making Kerbal Space Program content. Obviously, I'm not Bradley Winston or Matt Lown or any of those people who... or Scott Manley or any of those people who are like... amazing at this game. But I enjoy it, so I figure I might as well start a new game. I have quite a few already that are going, but I feel like I should start from the beginning. So I'm going to start a new game, career mode, and I have too many flags to choose from. Maybe I should choose the Triforce. That would be fitting, wouldn't it? Just can't get away from it. Let's go with just the standard crest. I guess the save name... I don't know. Let's look at difficulty. I'm just disabling the comm network because... I don't want to mess with that. It is just not worth it. I'm going to disable missing crews respawn. I think I'm going to do this. Re-entry heating, science rewards. That should be fine. Starting funds, everything's fine. So I will accept, and I will have to come up with a name. Let's do New Hyrule. Why not? Whatever, let's just move on. I don't want to overthink it. If I overthink it, then the quality will dip. I already spent too much time figuring out all that junk. So, I already know how to play this game. I've played this game for years, off and on for years. These birds are always super loud. So, the very beginning, let's go to the mission control, and let's do first those two to start with, and we'll build our first rocket. I know how to build command pod, and what's really cool is that you can customize it. So I could make it pure white, or I could make it that way. This is not going to be a tutorial for how to play the game, by the way. I am not going to bother with that. Oh, this is lighter. That's actually lighter by, like, they're the same price. This one's slightly lighter by 0.7 tons. Anyway, and I think this one has a decoupler in it. Yeah, it does. So I think that might be the best option. Boop. There's not much, I don't have much right now in terms of anything. I have the mystery goo containment unit. That's the only science that I have. So I think, oh, and I have these. Let's take, there's no center of lift. It's not telling me anything anyway. Oh, there it is, the aerodynamic overlay. I want that to be pretty close to the center of mass, like that, so that it's a little easy to a little more easy to navigate. So if this is just gonna be sort of a brief, it's just to hit these two data points, but I want to sort of maximize it, so I'm making this go just pop up. I'm not going to save this vessel. It's just not worth it, but I will call it H1. And our crew, we always start with Jebediah, Bill, Bob, and Valentina. Valentina is named after Valentina Tereshkova, the first woman in space. So let's do Jebediah as our pilot, and I'm going to separate this to be its own thing. And I think that should be good. I don't have any mods installed except one. It's called PlanetWiki. It just gives notes on the delta V that I need to do certain things. And that's the key to playing this game, is keeping track of how much delta V you have. That's what this is. That's the number here. That's the acceleration, the amount of speed that you can do. This is the most important number. In order to escape Kerbal, the home planet, you need like 3,000 or something, but I don't remember that, so I have PlanetWiki to remind myself that you need like 3,200. So if this number is over 3,200, that means I could probably get into space and maybe orbit. So I'm not going to save. I'm going to launch it. And I should probably start up a stopwatch so I know how long this episode is. That's the calculator. What am I doing? Okay. I think I've been going for a few minutes. And you can see the space program starts pretty awful, and you have to build up funds in order to get things going. So, since we have a pilot, we have stability assist. And I'm just going to launch this bad boy. Oh, Lord Jesus. That is... Okay, we're gonna try again. I mean, that's about right. Oh my god. Alright, let's get some science goo from the launch pad. Oh, man. So clearly that's not how you do it, but... yeah, there's no control over this thing whatsoever. Oh my gosh. Okay. Maybe I should redesign this rocket, because good gravy. He doesn't have an EVA pack either. Oh no, he does have a parachute. That actually looks kind of cool, that little Triforce on there. I think he has a parachute. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do crew report, mystery goo, all from the launch pad, and then EVA report. There we go. So now he has a bunch of stuff. And I'm going to launch it again, like so. And decouple. It's not working. Alright. Revert to vehicle assembly. I'm not going to try to make this realistic, because that would not be enjoyable for a video series. Let's just do that. Oh, you know what? I think I had it wrong. I think... who cares? Who gives a flop? Who gives a flying toss? I'm going to do a thrust limiter on this. And I'm going to color it yellow. I think the color of this should be yellow. Gold for good old Hyrule. Alright. And you know what's interesting is it's actually surprisingly easy to mod this game. At least in terms of like aesthetic stuff. So I could potentially, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna duplicate this. I have two. Try to get one when I go up and then one when I'm on the launch pad. But what was I trying to say? I could make custom variants of different things. So I'm going to try doing that. It seems like it's surprisingly easy to do. Do I have any liquid fuel? I don't think I do. I think this is the only thing I have. Alright, let's try this again. That is much more stable. 100% more stable. Oh, I forgot to get Jebediah to do an EVA. He'll do an EVA when we land. Alright, there we go. We've gotten pretty high. Now we can actually safely deploy our parachute. How high did we get? 4,000. So we're gonna land in the water, it looks like. Maybe. Possibly not. Probably not. We could do a... internal view. Look out that tiny window. Yeah. This circular capsule, by the way, is based on the Soviet capsules like Vostok 1, which was the first human space flight. And then the other one's, of course, based on the Mercury capsules from NASA. Yeah. Gadoosh. Oh, it landed. It safely landed. I could recover that for money. It didn't explode. It actually landed safely. How pleasant. Alright, I'm going to fast forward here because this is the most boring part. Moving along at 5 meters per second, which is pretty fast. That's not a speed to sneeze at. 5 meters per second is 5 yards per second. That's like 15 feet per second. 15 speed. Boop. Okay, let's do another mystery goo. And we'll do an EVA. Take that. Okay. And we'll recover. And we should have gotten quite a bit of science from that. And then I can recover the other thing that's left on the launch pad for a little extra. 29 science. And H1 debris will recover. And we'll... oh, good! Oh! Okay. Let's do all the... oh, wait, no, I can't... ooh. Escape trajectory out of Kerbal. In flight over Kerbal. Activate the part. So that'll give me... okay. I'm gonna do that. And I can actually earn one of these. So it's gonna give me that for free. I mean, I can test this, so it's giving me that for free. So I'm gonna do this one. Boop. And then I have enough, I still have enough to get these radial decouplers and some stronger engines and stuff. So I think what I should do, this I think is more useful, so I'm going to get that. And I still have enough for Engineering 101, but I want to save that science for now. So we're going to do a new vessel. We have to get up to 12,000, oh no, 4,000 meters, and we need to be moving pretty quick. And in this, we have to get really high. So, let's do the onion again, because it has its own decoupler. And let's put the parachute on. And then what I want, I earned this, so I'm gonna... and I have this. I don't know if I need this yet, but I'll get it anyway. I have enough money. So we're gonna grab a few of these. And got that. And then we get to test this, which is really cool. So I don't need to do an entry point for that one. So this will be our upper stage, and then I will need more fuel, and this will be our lower stage. And then I got these because I'm a smart boy. So let's do 3 of those and plop these guys on there. And then I think we have this, so we'll do that. Pop. Okay. Oh! The mass is just slightly too much. I forgot about the mass limit. My overconfidence was my weakness. Just like making things a little different. Okay, so I can't build this because it's just slightly too heavy. I will take away one of these. That should be sufficient. Okay, so this has quite a lot of delta V. The higher we go, the better the delta V gets. So this might actually get me into a suborbital trajectory. I don't have any room for science nodules like the mystery goo, but that's okay. Okay, this will be H2. And let's get Valentina in here because she needs some experience. Okay, so the first thing that'll happen is that these will go, and then those will separate, and this engine will fire, and then I like to do this, where they decouple and activate at the same time. And, okay, always checking the staging. So that's H2. Did I save this? I may have accidentally saved it. I did save it. Eh, who cares? Okay, let's launch. We have Valentina, so let's launch it. And we'll get our second space flight, and we'll start doing contracts. Alright. Here goes nothing. There we go. Oh, I forgot. Ah! Oh, Lord. I'm gonna activate this engine so that I can have a little more control over this monstrosity. Alright, there we go. I have more control. Those things are gone. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. No. Well, we're gonna land in the water, at least. We'll get some science from that. Okay. Ah! Alright, let's try to get to 4,000 meters. At least... okay, I should have put fins on this thing. Alright, that did not work. Let's revert to vehicle assembly. I'm not going to waste time with that. I should have put fins on it. I forgot to put fins on it. So let's put fins up here. Boop. And fortunately those don't... So... Well, the center of lift is right there. That's a little better. Okay. That gives us slightly more control. I'm actually going to activate this because there's no control on these things because they're just one speed. So I'm going to save. We'll try this again. Okay. Take 2. Let's try to get to 4,000 meters so that we can test this thing. Although, actually, we could get this really high. So let's see if we can get to 48,000. No, 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 never again. No, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop. Cease. Cease what you are currently doing. Oh my... Jeez. We can at least try to get to 4,000 meters. Ah! Please, can we please try to get to 4,000 meters? Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do it, Tortoise. You can do it, Tortoise. No, you can't. Okay, come on. Hey now. You're a rock star. Get your game on. Get to 4,000. Okay. Okay, we did it. We got that contract at least. That is sufficient. All right. Oof. They hit the ground running. Oh, we might, oh. Everyone's falling apart. Here we go. And she can actually run over to this thing. We can show you what that thing is. Once I get enough money to upgrade the astronaut complex, then she can pop out of the capsule and fly with a parachute. But currently cannot. So clearly I need something that gives me a little more control. I don't think this... Boop. Okay. Let's have her pop out. That's too far away. I'm not going to bother. Get back in. Maybe not. Okay. Let's just recover her. And we'll cover the capsule. And we'll recover H2. Okay. So we got that contract. We still need to test this. We got a little bit more. Let's try... This would give us a little extra money. Not much. These I don't want to bother with because these are just... They take too long. I already did this, didn't I? Oh no, it wants me to go higher. Well, I can do that. Okay. Let's research this. Just to give us a little more science capability with the thermometer. Okay. Let's make H3. H3, I actually can make one from scratch. Oh, okay. That's the problem. This doesn't have, okay, so we're gonna use this one because, the onion doesn't have a it doesn't have reaction wheel. So the reaction wheel in this will give us a little more control. So, let's do this. Let's pop that on there. Actually, wait. Do I have... I do not. So I'll have to be careful. I was checking for a... Words out of mouth. I was checking for... What was I checking for? Heat shield. That's what I was checking for. Jeez. Jeez in heaven. My brain. Okay. What are my contracts? It wants me to test this thing really high, which I should be able to do. That doesn't look great. That's kind of stretched out. Whatever. I'll survive. And let's pop these hammers on there. We're just about to the limit. Right. White. And white and gold. That should be good. Dark. Ooh. Okay. Actually, let's make this bottom one like this. There we go. That looks pretty good. The racing stripe makes it go faster. Okay. Let's do Jeb again. And our Delta V might get us out of the atmosphere. I don't know if that will actually happen, but we'll have to see. Alright, that should be sufficient. Because the center of lift is very close to the center of mass. But of course, as the things burn away, then the center of mass moves as the rocket burns. Okay. I think this will be our last launch for the video. And we'll see how things go. Oh, I should pop on some science. Put on the thermometer. Beep. How about this? Can I put that on? Yes. Alright. Cool. Here we go. Let's launch H3 and hopefully escape. Well, I don't want to escape Kerbin's atmosphere, but we'll see how high we can go. Ooh. So this will tell me how high my apoapsis is, which is the sort of the peak of my my flight. Oh my, that was something. I have a little more control with this swivelly do. Just a little bit, not much. Ooh, we might actually be able to do this. Oh, are we gonna go into orbit? We might actually get into orbit. Okay. Our apoapsis is quite high. It's 100. Look at that. Which means, since it's 100, I should be able to... Let's do that. And let's do the crew report. Let's do the thermometer. Once it gets up to 100, I should be able to... I might actually be able to get into orbit. Oh, the staging is wrong. I'm rearranging this. There we go. Oh, 1,000 meters per second? That might be enough. We'll have to see. I mean, we're pretty high. We already popped up above. I'll have to test this when we re-enter, when we come back in. Alright, where are we? Okay, now would be a good time to start burning, potentially. Okay. We good? We good? We good? We good? Activate. We might actually be able to get into orbit. I mean, we're in space. We're already in space. First episode and we're in space. Okay, well, I guess that's it. I will have to wait to do the decoupler because I need to do this contract, so I'll have to wait until I'm at this altitude. But we got really high. Look at that. That's a new record. Upper atmosphere. Who cares about that? We're in space, baby. Oh, it's about the same. 5 science. Doesn't matter. Alright, well, we got into space. The first suborbital flight. Now comes the challenge of re-entry. Hopefully, since it was a suborbital flight, we won't beef it. And I think the atmosphere will slow us down enough that we can test this decoupler. I'm actually gonna raise this altitude for the parachute. Ooh, uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. We are heating. We are heating. I'm turning the caps. I'm turning the rocket so that it doesn't overheat. Okay, we'll have to do this one again because... Oh no, oh Lord Jesus, okay. We'll have to do this contract, the decoupler, oh my gosh. We'll have to do the decoupler one again because we kind of missed that window. We're too high, we went too high and we were moving too fast. We'll have to do both of these again. We just went way too fast. Just went way too fast. This one, we were too high. We were going too fast. That's okay. It's no big deal. We'll do that again. I don't need the SAS. But still, I think we should have gotten something from that milestone. You'd think. Just naturally getting above 100,000 meters. That's a huge accomplishment. And look how far we went. We launched from here, and we ended up here. Went pretty far. I think we might be able to get into orbit the next episode. Anyway, it's gonna be some time before we get the capsule in the water. This will be our first splashdown, which is really cool. I hope you enjoyed this installment, or this first episode of Kerbal Space Program stuff. If you are interested in me continuing this series, let me know. It could be a new addition to the channel. More stuff, more often. We'll see. So let me know what you think, and maybe I'll see you next time, and if I don't, then I'll definitely see you in Relics of Hyrule, the series. But this has been Kerbal Space Program. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.